Hello, here we are. And we are gonna try and hit Master Ball rank. I don't think I will be able to hit it today, but I mean, you never know. We are currently at Ultra Ball rank 3. We are very close to actually going down a rank, but that's okay. You will have to play and risk that in order to actually get there, so just right now we are gonna try and play a bit, and then well, we will see where we will end up. This is the so yeah, let's do that. Today I am gonna be playing mostly the Rampardos and the Crobat deck probably. The Rampardos deck I am currently using is this. So it's a Gabite, one Cranidos, and then two Rampardos, two Garchomp, two Gibble, a Pokeball, only one Pokeball, apparently. Wait, it's supposed to be two. How come there's only one? Oh no, there is only one because we only need one, actually, because you're guaranteed a Gibble, and the other Gibble will then be able to get with the Pokeball, so yeah, one is enough. So yeah, let's actually see. Let's try to win and actually rank up. I'll try to explain like what I'm doing, but there might not be too much to it, especially in the early game. It's just, well, there is only a few things you can do, especially if you are against a mirror matchup like this. There isn't that much to it, but we still try and do whatever we can. Let's just play the Skull Fossil here. It's always good to play that. Maybe we want a Iono, though we do have a Rampardos in our hands. But at the moment we will need a Rare Candy plus a Garchomp if we want to actually fully evolve that one. So, oh, actually he plays Iono, so we don't have to. That's kind of nice. Okay, we have a Garchomp and a Rare Candy, so we are actually doing really good right now. If he plays a Skull Fossil, which I think is kind of likely. Actually, Rare Candies as well. So he is probably gonna knock out my Skull Fossil here. I'm guessing. Let's see. Okay, there we go. There is the Skull Fossil gone. Luckily we have one more energy on our Garchomp than he has on his. So let's just Rare Candy Garchomp. And I'm not gonna play Gibble here because he would be able to deal damage to my Gibble for free. So here we go, let's just do 50. And he has a cape, so maybe if we get a Guzma, I am running one Guzma in this deck, we might be able to actually knock out his Garchomp. But then we kind of have to get pretty lucky. Alright, let's if we Iono, we cannot play Guzma. So we have 120, I think it's time to heal. So there we go, we are at 150. Let's play linear attack on the Skull Fossil, because we cannot have him get a Rampardos up and running. And then, yes, we do take 100 damage, but we are left with 50 HP. So yeah, if we don't draw Guzma now, which it is a possibility to draw. There we go. So we do draw Gosma. So he Gosma, he takes, well, he loses 20 HP. And then we Dragon Claw, and that's him knocked out. So there we go. That's a win. So we are at 20 extra points. And almost at a even win-loss rate again. The first thing that we want to do today is actually get back to that 50-50 win rate, I guess. Okay. Let's go to the next game. Okay, yeah. We are obviously gonna play the Gibble here first. That's pretty much the only thing we can do. We play Skull Fossil here and a Pokeball to get the other Gibble, and then after that we can Professor's Research. We do play the Pokeball first here. Okay, there we go. We do play Pokeball first here because then you draw the basic Pokemon first. And if you Professor's Research, okay, never mind, he plays Mars. But if you play Professor's Research after that, then you won't draw that basic Pokemon. So you draw something that is more useful than that. However, he played Mars, so everything that I got is basically gone again in terms of useful stuff. Let's get Cranidos. I think we are gonna put that in the active spot, so let's retreat. No, not retreat Gibble yet. We first attack with Gabite for 30. And then next turn we can actually deal damage of Cranidos for 50. That is obviously a little bit more. And he has 10 more HP as well. Okay, so we have 120 HP Giratina. This is the Giratina Darkrai deck. People are still playing that deck. I haven't played it yet this season. Okay, so he healed 20 HP. I have a Gosma. Might be good to play here. Because we don't want to take another 20 damage from the helmet, so I think we are playing Gosma. And then we swap out to Cranidos to deal 50. So yeah, there we go. That's 50. And Giratina still has 90 HP left, so we kinda need a Rampardos next turn. Alright, there is another Giratina. Which is a problem. 2 high HP Giratinas, okay. He draws a little bit more. Nightmare Aura, yep. And then probably Giratina ability, yes, there we go. Rare Candy is not what I need, so I'm gonna Iono here. Means we draw 2 cards, it's not a lot, but it is something, and maybe we get something. Yes, we do get something. So there is Rampardos. We play him, and then play Garchomp on our bench. Rampardos does Head Smash, so he does deal 20 or 50 damage to himself. However, his Giratina is knocked out, so we do get 2 points. And that is what we need. His Darkrai is gonna be able to knock out my Rampardos here. Because of his Dark Prism ability, or his attack. And he also has 160 HP, so this is gonna be a pretty big uphill battle here still. But who knows, maybe we can actually cook here. Also kind of depends on what we are gonna draw, probably. Let's see what we draw here. So Garchomp goes into play. Rare Candy. Yeah, Rare Candy is not gonna cut it here, guys. So we can deal 50 to Darkrai. Then he is left with 110. I think we do 50 to the Darkrai on the bench, actually. And then we hope for a Cyrus next turn. If we don't get Cyrus next turn, then we lose. Okay, never mind. I think we lose now anyways, because he healed his Darkrai on the bench. I don't see a solution here. Is there anything? You have 30 HP left, so yeah, no. I mean, we can put in Gibble, but what is that gonna do? He is just gonna knock out Gibble. We don't stall that much, I think, right? Can we stall? I think I am just gonna go see it here. Alright. That's okay though. It happens. And we only lose 7 points. Alright. Let's just go again. Okay, another mirror match, I think. These mirror matches are... Yep, it is. These mirror matches are kind of dependent on whether you go first or not. Or actually have the better hand or not. That's kind of what you need to win these. We have a Cranidos and we have a Rare Candy. So it's not too bad. Another Rare Candy. Let's put an energy on Gibble and let's put Cranidos on the bench. Next turn I would like to swap out the Gibble for Cranidos, but it also depends on what he does and what we draw. So if we draw a Garchomp, then obviously we are not gonna swap out. If we draw Rampardos, obviously we are gonna swap out. If we don't draw either, okay, there we go. We have Garchomp. If we wouldn't have drawn either, then swapping out the Gibble would also have been the better option. Let's see. I think knocking out the active Gibble here might be the play. Just to get a point. I think that is always useful. So let's do that. And he is not able to play any fossils right now because a fossil has only 40 HP, so his fossil would instantly get KO'd. No, okay, he concedes, so his hand was pretty bad. That's pretty nice. I forgot to update after the last game actually. So we lost one, we won one. So we are at 20 and wait, let me see. 121. And we gain 3 points basically. So here we are. Let's go. Okay, Gibble. We are against a psychic deck. I say as he flips over his Roki. This is a Giratina Greninja deck probably, right? Let's play Skull Fossil. And let's draw 2 cards. Lily and Cyrus, not too useful. End the turn there. We would love a rare candy. We don't fully need it, but it would be very useful. This Rocky is gonna do 10 damage, yeah, 50 HP. Alright. Cranidos, okay. Let's play Cranidos. I think we Iono here then because of that. So we want to draw Rampardos. Let's see, Rampardos, okay. Garchomp, Professor's Research, not too bad. Let's play another Gibble. And let's do 20 damage. Now we wait. Okay, there's another Froakie. There's a Tapu Lele. I'm guessing still this is a Giratina deck, right? Okay, he is gonna get a Greninja. Only has 100 HP though. So my Rampardos next turn will be able to knock it out. But this Gibble... Oh, okay. Is not gonna get knocked out because his Tapu Lele has 1 energy on it. I missed that earlier. But that means my Garchomp is gonna be able to knock out... Or the Rampardos is gonna be able to knock out his Tapu Lele. Another Rampardos. Okay, let's Professor's Research first. See if we can maybe get a rare candy. Okay, so we have a rare candy here. We do rare candy this turn. For sure, probably. Or do we actually wait? Maybe we draw another fossil? I'm not sure if that is useful, but... Let's at least play Rampardos and play an energy on him. Then retreat for Rampardos. Let's play Rare Candy. Yeah, let's do it. And evolve into Garchomp. And use Head Crush to at least knock out the Tapu Lele, so we have 1 point. That is at least 1. Now we need 2 more. Froakie goes into the active. And there is finally his Giratina. That was what he was waiting for. Okay, so yeah, that's a little bit of an oversight for me. His Greninja is obviously able to snipe my Gibble on the bench. Okay. Let's think. His Giratina won't be able to have enough energies on it. Tapu Lele will do 20 damage if my Rampardos has only 1 energy. His Greninja will do 20, so if I head smash this Froakie, I think my Rampardos will live. Next turn, right? So I take 50, Greninja is able to do 20, Tapu Lele will do 20, Giratina cannot attack, so I think we are okay to use head smash here. So there we go, that's another point. Rampardos has 50 HP left, we didn't have any healing sadly, but oh well, there goes the Giratina. Now he is gonna do Water Shuriken. On my Garchomp actually, is he gonna Cyrus? He is gonna Cyrus. That is a interesting choice. Because I can still just pull it back, and look at that, we have Cyrus, so we can retreat for Rampardos, Cyrus his Greninja, and since we have 2 points, Head Smash is gonna KO this Greninja and we win the game. So yeah, that's an easy win. Or easy, no, not easy, but it is a win. So that's nice. Another win. Another game closer to Master Ball rank, even though it's very far away still. A victory is still a victory, and I will take any victory I can get. 1033 points. Might be the highest I have been at. Alright. Let's go. Alright, this guy was Master Ball rank last season. I was not. Let's play Gibble. They are playing a grass type deck, which is a little bit of a counter to my deck. Alright, Celebi is in play. Pokeballing will get me a Gibble. A Gibble is not gonna save me. Because we need a fossil. So we could Iono here. We will lose our Rampardos and our Rare Candy though, but I think it might be... Is it the better choice? I'm just gonna do it, because we need a little bit of setup, because he already has a Celebi. Okay, that's a Garchomp. Another Garchomp. Guzma. Gibble. Okay. Now we need a Rare Candy though. Celebi is still a little bit of a problem. If he gets his superior up and running, we are cooked. Okay, another Celebi. And there is a Snivy. If he has Rare Candy, then we are so cooked. Okay. Let's just do the only thing that we can do, and that is put an energy on Gibble and deal 20 damage. And then we pray. We pray that he has nothing. Okay, Leaf Cape. Sure, 30 HP extra. And now what? He potions as well, so he is back to 160 HP. And 2 flips. And 2 heads. Okay, well that is very unfortunate. Only 1 heads was enough though, so... Are we really that unfortunate? Probably not. He only needed 1 heads. Okay, we have a Rampardos. I am gonna play on, but this game is pretty lost. The only thing that could happen is that I get very lucky and he gets no heads. But obviously that's probably not gonna happen. Alright, he heals again. No heads. No heads? One head, and that's enough. So yeah, just as easily as that, we can also lose. If the opponent has a deck that counters us. Now how many points are we left with though? I think we lose 7 still. Yeah, 7, so 26, okay. Not bad, not bad. Just forget about this game and we go to the next one. 20... What did we say? 28, right? Or did we say something else? What did we say? 26. Ah. Alright. I could also just do this. Wait. This is gonna tell me. 10 minus 7, 10. Let's play Gibble. Are we really against another Darkrai Giratina deck here? That is annoying. Alright, starts. There's Darkrai, there's Darkrai. Darkrai Giratina. How fun, how fun. Professor's Research. We have Rare Candy Garchomp. And we have a Skull Fossil Rampardos. Not bad. So I think we do 20 damage with Gibble next turn. And use our Rare Candy to get Rampardos up and running. And then if he heals his Darkrai, we won't be able to KO Darkrai in one turn. However, if he doesn't, then we will get 2 points. Let's see. I think we put an energy on Gibble, play Rare Candy, and play Rampardos. I think that is the safest option here. Is it optimal? Probably not. I don't know. It feels optimal to me. Okay. Puts a helmet on Darkrai. We have another Skull Fossil, and he healed his Darkrai, so it has a bit of HP. Let's see, if we do have a Lily, so actually I think just doing this is maybe the best option. Let's just do 130 damage to Darkrai, and then we do take 20, and we take 20 from his ability. I also have to reply to an email, I guess. Wait. He makes me play my Gibble, that's okay. Let's play Rampardos again. You know what would be incredible is we draw a Gibble. Giratina is going to be able to actually do enough damage. We don't draw a Gibble. Wait. Let me see. I think we play Skull Fossil just in case, and we hope. Don't think there is anything else to do here, so let's just do damage to Darkrai, and then let's hope we draw a rare candy. Okay, we have 60 HP. He is able to play Giratina if he wants to. He's also able to play Darkrai. Yep, there we go. There's Darkrai. Alright, and he does knock out my Rampardos. Rare candy. Okay. Can we survive one turn though? Is the question. Because we can... I mean, we can rare candy, right? We have a Rampardos, that's cool and all. However, it only has 150 HP. Giratina is able to do 130 HP, damage. So he would be left with 20 HP. But... Wait, actually, no, we don't take damage if we just attack, right? So Head Smash is 130 damage. So Darkrai has only 30 HP left. If he attacks with Darkrai, so he puts an energy on Darkrai, which means we take 20 damage, we only have 130 HP left. However, his Giratina is not able to attack here. And we do have Cyrus. Never mind, he plays Dawn. Okay. Fair enough, Dawn is also a card in the game that I forgot about momentarily. So yeah, sad. Alright. Let's go forget about that game then. Okay, let's play Professor's Research. Okay, we get a rare candy and an Iono. That's pretty nice, but not enough. We do have a Cranidos, but maybe that's also not enough. Let's see. Okay, get by it, yeah. However, I think we Iono, because we would like a different hand here. Rare candy, Rampardos, Skull Fossil, Gibble, Gibbite. Garchomp, haha, there we go. So we rare candy, Garchomp. There we go. And then we can also Gibble. We could also play Skull Fossil because we have a Gibble on the bench. And then we linear attack the active Sprigatito. So it doesn't really matter which one we do damage to. Alright, what has he in store for us? Rare Candy Meowscarada is gonna be happening right now. There we go. There it is. It's gonna do like 160 damage to me, which is 150, which is a lot. Luckily, we will be able to Rare Candy our Rampardos into play as well. That's a nice thing. And then we Dragon Claw, at least the Meowscarada dies. Is Rowlet, or Rowlet, what is this guy called? Oh, it is Rowlet. Okay, his Rowlet might be able to KO my Garchomp, but let's wait. Okay, we are supposed to switch in something else. What do we switch in here? If he plays Meowscarada, I think we just swap into Rampardos. If he plays Meowscarada, he's not going to be able to deal damage. And now what? What are you doing? Okay, nothing, I guess. So our Rampardos is just gonna do a bunch, and then we heal with Lily or Garchomp. So Head Smash. Knock out the Sprigatito. There we go. That's one more point then. Okay, Dartrix, yep. Only able to deal 30 damage though. So I'm not sure what he wants to do with that. And then... okay, he concedes Rampardos would have been able to absolutely decimate this guy. So that's a win. There we go. Let's quickly move on and see if we can actually climb a bit. We still need like 20 more wins if we want to go to Ultra Ball rank 4. Seems like a very tall order. 122 wins though. Already played like, what, 245 games now? That is gonna be a lot more. If I actually want to get to Master Ball. Don't think that is gonna be very easy. Looks like we are a mirror match once again. I think. Maybe... Wait, what? That's an interesting addition to this deck, actually. So this guy also does 50 damage to the active opponent that knocks him out. So if you were to kill the guy with your Rampardos takes 100 damage. I'm guessing he also has Helmet in his deck. So Helmet would even give you another 20 damage. So okay, let's deal 20. We do have a Gabite, so that's another 30 and some extra HP. We do also have a Gazma in case he does play a helmet, or never mind, we don't have any of that, scrap that. We have a Professor's Research and a Lily and a Gabite. Okay, we still do have the Gabite. We also still have the Gazma, okay. Let's Professor's Research first though. Garchomp per candy. Lovely, lovely. So yeah, let's play Garchomp then. No reason not to. And then play this, play Gabite on the bench. Use the linear attack to actually knock out this guy. I don't know how to pronounce its name. Piyukumukuku or something? Not sure. And now he plays his Gible. I am guessing he is gonna play Rare Candy Garchomp here. Right? No, he is gonna play Sabrina. Alright, so we have a Gabite. He plays a Cape. Okay. Not much happening. Deals 20 damage, not too bad. I think we just put an energy on the Gabite and deal damage with him. Since we won't be able to put in our Garchomp, so let's just do 30. And hope he doesn't have the opportunity to actually evolve it right now. Oh, and we already won because he surrendered. So let's go. Opponent apparently had a bad hand. Okay, 1039 is where we are at right now. Now. Let's go. We are at the 50-50 win rate right now. How nice. Let's try actually get to a better win rate. Alright. Pokeball. Okay. Gotta love the mirror match again. These mirror matches are very frequent right now. So everyone is playing this deck because it is one of the better decks in the meta right now. Let's go Gabite, 30 damage. Okay. So, what do we do here? We have a Garchomp. So we do evolve. We also have a Gazma. So our damage is actually a little bit deceptive. We can also heal for 30. So let's do 50 damage to his Garchomp and let's hope he doesn't heal. If he doesn't heal, then in the next turn we can Gazma Dragon Claw and knock out his Garchomp. Let's see what he does. Does he have any healing? He does have healing. Lily is gonna bring him up to 170. And he's gonna Dragon Claw, obviously. We only have 30 left. Problematic, yep. Now what? I think we still do 100 damage, that's all we can do with this hand. So let's do 100 damage to his Garchomp and he has 70 HP left. 50 HP then. Okay, so he has 2 points. And now what? We play Gibble. Okay, yeah, no, sad. Okay, well, sadly we lost. But yeah, with the mirror matchup, it's really kind of a coin flip. So yeah, not a huge deal. Okay, let's does this. Okay, let's lock in. We have a Charmander Litten in play. We can play 2 Skull Fossils, we can play a Professor's Research, and we get another Professor's Research and a Garchomp. Let's play an energy on the Gibble, let's use Tackle, and then next turn we can Rare Candy, Garchomp, and we have something decent in play. The Giant Capes is Charmander. Fair enough. He has enough HP to survive 1 turn from Garchomp. You know what would be crazy is if we actually draw a Gazma here. No, we don't. We draw Lily instead. Also kinda okay. Professor's Research then. Yeah, now we do get a Gazma, but it's not useful anymore. Let's play Kratos. Let's play Rare Candy. Let's do the fancy Garchomp. Not that there is a difference between the two, but still. And use linear attack on this Charmander, and on next turn, if he doesn't evolve his Charmander, we can Gazma to actually knock out this Charmander. with a Guzma. That doesn't happen very often, but it is still kind of funny when it does happen. But yeah, it kind of depends on what he does here. If he doesn't play his evolution, we are kind of happy. If he does, then, well, so be it. First, we have to wait for him to actually play. So let's wait. We are still waiting. He still has 44 seconds left. He could be taking his sweet time. Okay. He does play a Charizard. Fair enough. Charizard has 130 HP. Okay, he also plays Sabrina. Interesting choice. He can use Stoke, so he will be able to get enough energy for that. Rampardos? No. Okay, let's play an energy on Cranidos. He is able to do 150, so let's heal our Garchomp for 20, so he has 170 HP. Then use Headbutt for 50. And then next turn, he is probably gonna use his... What is his attack called? Steam Artillery. Oh, and he is gonna get a Incineroar. But yeah, he's gonna use Steam Artillery. Probably knock out my Cranidos. And there we go. Then I can put in Garchomp, use its attack and deal a nice 100 damage. We also get a rare candy, so if we do draw a Rampardos, that would be fantastic. However, then we are supposed to actually draw one. Let's use Dragon Claw. Let's do 100 damage. Incineroar has only 1 energy on it, so it shouldn't be too big of a threat yet. It can do like 160, right? Or no, 140. So his Fire Fang is gonna deal 30 damage. It is gonna also, okay, 50 damage. But we do have a Lily. So we can heal for 60. Please get this burn off. Yes, thank you. So we can heal for 60. Right now. Let's heal. So there we go. That's a nice heal. Now we have 160 HP left. He needs 2 points. So let's just evolve into Rampardos. And he needs... Okay, let's put an energy on Rampardos. And use Dragon Claw for 100 damage. I know it's only 100 damage, and he is able to heal with Lily for 60. But I kinda like having my Rampardos still. He can't Lily anymore because he used his Professor's Research. Okay, and he plays Pokeball, so is he gonna swap out to a basic Pokemon here? It's only a Charmander. No use in doing that. Wouldn't be useful, wouldn't make sense to do that. So we just wait and he is gonna deal 140 and then we can do another 100 and we win. I don't see anything else happening. So yeah, we are left with 20 HP, that's fine. We can use Dragon Claw and we win. So that's good. We like wins. We are now at 42. 1042. Not bad, not bad. Let's go again. We are winning at least a little bit today. Okay. So we are at a 124 wins and 104 or 1042 points. Let's go. I should at some point like be able to automatically update the score. I think there is like an option to, or well, I do have an idea of how to do that, but sadly don't have the time to implement it yet. That would take a little bit of time. Let's Professor's Research here. Okay, rare candy. Let's go. So let's hope he doesn't play red card or Iono here. Or Mars. Any of those would be pretty annoying. He played Professor's Research. Okay, there's a Pokemon Communications, so he's looking for his Incineroar probably. If he at least has a... Oh wait, he is gonna take 10 damage here. That means we win, right? So we can just rare candy Garchomp. And then deal 50 and that's the win. That was a very easy win. There we go. Okay, we got lucky. I'm not complaining. I could use a little bit of luck sometimes. There we go. Easy victory. Yeah, not much to say there. I mean, I guess sometimes you just get lucky in life and you win a game easily like that. I'm not counting on it happening a whole lot more than that though. This was a very interesting case. 52, 125. Let's still keep going. And let's maybe hope we get more luck. We do have a rare candy in our hand. We still need Mr. Garchomp, and we are against a Garchomp deck ourselves. So a little bit of a mirror match here. We don't have anything to play here. Yeah, we literally can't do anything. That's okay. Happens. Maybe he also doesn't have anything to play. He plays Professor's Research, so doesn't look like he has a lot to do. Has a lot of cards in his hand. He does have an extra kibble at least. So that's something I don't have that he has. Okay. I also get a Gibble. How lovely. Still don't have anything else to play. So let's do 20 damage. And then fingers crossed that he doesn't have a rare candy or something. So that would be annoying. Okay, he has a Gabite. So no rare candy. But he is able to do 30. A rare candy Garchomp. So we get lucky, a little bit lucky here. And we can do 50, I think we do 50 to the benched one, and then next turn we are able to do 100, so we should be okay with that. Let's see though. Ah, he concedes. Another easy win. This deck is absolutely frying everything right now. This deck absolutely cooks. Okay, 1062. We are actually actively climbing pretty hard. And that is exactly what I am hoping for and looking for. My Rampardos deck has a 51% win rate, so it's not even that good. But it feels like we have been winning most games, recently at least. We're also over the 250 game mark. So yeah, lots of games played. Let's go again. Another Charizard deck. Okay. Plays his Pokeball. He wants his other basic Pokemon. Pokeball again. And plays Charmander, plays Turtonator. I've not really understood the Turtonator variant of this deck actually, so I don't feel like it's that strong. Let's just use Tackle because we cannot do anything else. We don't have any cards to play in our hand. But okay, last game we also had, and we still won. Oh, apologies. Okay. Uses his attack for 20 damage. Yeah, lovely. We have a guard jump, but not useful. I think we heal and just play a energy here. We just need a rare candy. If we can get a rare candy, I think we are good. So we have 2 energies on Gibble, and we have 2 guard jump in hand. Okay, he plays a rare candy. So he has his Charizard. So he can use Stoke right now. And he uses Lily, so he heals for 40. Okay, so he is gonna have 150 damage next turn. So if I don't draw a basic Pokemon or a rare candy... Okay, I played Iono. Let's see what we do get here. Rampardos, rare candy. Versus Research, Gibble, Gibbite. Okay. We play the Gibble, and we could play Gibbite here since we do have a rare candy in our hand. Doesn't really matter, so let's just do the 30 damage. And then he is gonna do 150, but at least we have the 130 or the 30 damage in. I would rather do that than nothing. Or like 20, it's like 10 extra damage, it's not that much, but it doesn't prevent us from doing anything. Okay, Gibble is knocked out. Let's play the other one. And then play Professor's Research. Okay, Professor's Research. Guard Jump, Rampardos. Okay, so we rare candy in Guard Jump. He will be able to do 150 again. However, we will be able to do 50 damage, and he will have 150 damage, so we are left with 20 HP. Probably, hopefully. Okay, he heals. We don't have any heals. And healing 150 is hard. Okay, so we have 20 HP left. So yeah, we concede here, sadly. So yeah, we are immortal, we lose. Let's just go next. Still at a pretty net positive today. So let's keep that in mind and let's win the next ones. And we are again still at a positive win rate somehow. Took a long while before we got to a positive win rate. I was, at least at the start of the season, I was doing pretty good. But then I lost like a really a huge amount in a row. Until I switched decks and then I started to win again. So the moral of the story is, when you are on a losing streak, just play some different decks. Alright. let's play Professor's Research. Okay. Let's play Pokeball. Skull Fossil Gibble. We kinda need a rare candy. Also, my screen is like very bright, I'm noticing, but I'm not sure how to fix that. Let's see if I can get a easy fix here. In the meantime, let's play Grenados. This guy has a Giratina with a... I don't know why I played Iono here actually. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, so we do have a rare candy at least. And he won't be able to attack yet with that guy. So let's do this. Whoa, okay. I don't know why the contrast is this high. Can I make this bigger? Okay, let's actually kind of pay attention here. We can do this. Also, rare candy Garchomp. There we go, and we play Gazma to get rid of the helmet and the poison. And use a Dragon Claw for 100 damage. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can fix the screen because it looks so bright. But I'm not sure why it is that bright. It doesn't look that great. Okay, maybe something like this, I guess. Is this better? A little bit. I will check in a bit again. Let's play an energy there and let's just KO this Giratina. Okay. Let's see though. As we wait for our opponent and I try fix this. I'm not sure why it looks like this. Does it look better at least? I guess it looks a little bit better. It still looks like it's very bright though. I'm not sure why it does that. Okay. Let's see, we can also play the other Garchomp here. There we go. That's 130. And we don't take the 50 damage from our ability, so that's really good as well. And there we go. That's a win. Very lovely. Another win in the box. So yeah, let's go again. Let's go. Just have to play Gibble. That is all we can do. But that makes sense, that's pretty much all we always do. Okay. And we are against a Incineroar. Let's Professor's Research. Hope we draw something not too good. Okay, let's just play Gibble. Do 20 damage. That's pretty much what we do and what we have to do. But that's fine. Not much more we can and have to do there. Okay, so we play Goodbye. And we play... Let's play another energy on Goodbye, because we are gonna evolve it into a Garchomp, so Garchomp is gonna be able to do damage then. We are actually at 1065 points right now. We are gonna switch out, that's fine. I don't really care that much. So we are still gonna be able to evolve into a Garchomp. There we go. And now we play an energy on Gibble. Just uses Retreat. Put in Garchomp, use linear attack to knock out the Torracat. There we go. That is 1 point. That is a start. Okay, Incineroar is being played. That's fine. Now he does 80 damage. Okay. So this guy is going to be able to do 140 next turn. So I think we Iono here because we want something else to play in our hands. Okay, Garchomp. Skull Fossil, Cyrus, Lily. Skull Fossil isn't gonna help us that much, sadly. Lily is also not gonna help us that much because we cannot use it here. And Dragon Claw is only gonna do 100 damage. So there we go, that's 100 damage. And then his Incineroar is gonna knock out my Garchomp. Here. Which, yes. So he's gonna do 140 damage. And then, what would we like? We would like a rare candy, I suppose. And then maybe we are able to play our other Garchomp. Okay, there we go, a rare candy. That's exactly what we wanted. So we play our other Garchomp. And we retreat or discard our Skull Fossil because it is a liability. And it might be able to actually get us a loss. Let's do 50 damage to Incineroar, and he's gonna do 140, so we are left with 30 HP. If he has heals, yep, he does have heals, then this is gonna be hard. Or actually impossible, probably, right? Because we deal 50. So it's 140, we are left with 30 HP. Yeah, sad. But a concede. Yeah. We were already kind of lucky with that rare candy. It stalled the game for one turn. But after that, we had nothing left. So, yeah. It happens, you know. Mm-mm-mm. 58. Oh, 58 points. No, 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 no. Okay. Alright, let's play Gibble. Oh, right, start the battle as well. Sprigatito. Sprigatito is the counter attack pretty much. So might be able to actually, or it might be a little bit of a harder game. Okay, let's see. Think we Professor's Research. Garchomp's Pokemon Center Lady. We do need a tackle. Okay. Oh boy, he already has a Meowscarada. Is a rare candy gonna save us? No, not yet at least. So yeah, this is what we can do though, 20. And that brings his Meowscarada down to 130. He could heal it. I do also have a Guzma in my hand still. But, okay, he healed it. So he has just enough HP now to survive a 130 damage from Rampardos. If we were able to get a rare candy. That's a very big if. Okay, Iono. Now we get Gazma, Rampardos, Pokeball, Professor's Research, Pokemon Center Ready, Garchomp. Okay. Okay, well, we play Gible then, I suppose. Still, I don't have a rare candy. This Meowscarada is still at 170 HP, so even if we get a Garchomp, yeah, it's not doing a whole lot. Let's see if we get one though. If we don't, then we just surrender or concede, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, well played, I suppose. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We lose our first 2 games in a row. It's only the first time I've lost 2 games in a row in a hour and 22 minutes. Not too bad, I would say. Still sucks though. Because losing gets us only farther away from Master Ball rank, and we want to get closer. Okay, let's play Gible. As usual. We are against a Dragonite deck. How fancy. I have not seen one of those in a while. Skull Fossil, Professor's Research, Rampardos, let's go. Let's play the other Skull Fossil as well. So we have a Rampardos rare candy in our hands. In our hand, I mean. Now we see what he does, if he has anything useful for him at least. I would love if he doesn't have anything useful. Okay, Lily. So rare candy, Rampardos. Play energy on Gible. Let's play Professor's Research. Garchomp Gabite. Let's also evolve into Gabite then. And do 30 damage. Pretty nice. Only 40 HP Dratini left. If he has a rare candy, we do have to deal with a Dragonite. Okay, he plays 2 Oricorio. I'm not sure why he kept all those basic Pokemon in his hand. So he could have easily lost the game here already. But okay, if you want to take that risk, be my guest. I wouldn't. But he did. We are waiting for our opponent to return. Did he rage quit? I think he might have rage quit. Or did he disconnect? I'm not sure. We'll see if he returns. Only has 40 seconds to return. Otherwise we win. I love it when people rage quit. Takes up a nice amount of time. Hello? Are you still here? Probably not. So it is taking a while. So I'm guessing he won't return, right? 10 seconds? Is he still gonna return? No, 40 seconds. So how do we finish this game as quickly as possible? Or do we just wait for the timer to run out? I think it doesn't really matter. I can just play. Let's just do the basic things. Garchomp is gonna do some damage, that's it. But I think the game will give us the win after he has been gone for enough time, right? In the meantime, we will just have to wait. Sadly. Still waiting. It has been a while. I think we have been waiting for like 2 minutes. Okay, the computer plays Tortini. There we go. He did not return in time. So I think he did rage quit. Alright. You do you. I might also have done that once or twice in the past. It is very annoying if you play against it. But I do also get it. So, yeah, let's just forget about it. We got a free win. So, we are happy about that. Alright, a dark energy deck. Let me guess. This is a Dragonite. Or, no, Dragonite. A Darkrai deck. Yep, there we go. Giratina Darkrai. How fancy, sir. Now we wait. If he has... Okay, rookie helmet. Drawing Gosma would be perfect. Okay. No Gosma, I guess. We get red carded. Skull Fossil. Professor's Research is not bad. At least we are able to draw 2 cards. And a Cranidos is also not too bad. Let's see. Skull Fossil, Cyrus. That is pretty bad. Let's play this. Giratina won't be able to do 20 damage. However, if he plays a Darkrai, it's whatever. If he plays Darkrai, then he will be able to deal 20 damage to my Gibble. But we'll see. We still have a Cranidos next turn as well. If we would draw a Rampardos after that would be amazing. Okay, there is a Giratina. The other Giratina. As expected. Okay, and he plays Mars. Imagine we now get... No, okay. I was gonna say, imagine we now get a rare candy. Rampardos. But no, we didn't. We do get another Professor's Research. So we do have another chance. Garchomp, Gosma. Let's play Pokeball then. My Gibble is still alive somehow. However, if it takes another 20 damage, it is a little bit risky. It is gonna be under 20 HP, or is at 20 HP, so if he plays Darkrai then it's kinda fucked, so let's just do this. Another rookie helmet, that's amazing because we have Gosma. So goodbye both rookie helmets next turn. Now he plays Broken Space, yep. And Cranidos, okay. Let's play Gosma. So goodbye to Rocky Helmets. Play something on that. Okay, let's do Tackle still. So we kind of want to get a Rampardos. If we draw Rampardos or a rare candy, we would have a little bit more damage. Rampardos would be perfect though. I would love to have the Rampardos. Okay, so he gets 1 point. Yep. Let's play Cranidos. Let's actually think we get Rampardos here. Nope, we don't. Okay, so I think we still do this. Play Garchomp, play an energy on Garchomp, and use Headbutt. Now why, you may ask, is because my Garchomp, if I would have played it right now, would have taken 130 damage. And this 130 damage would be pretty dramatic, because my Garchomp would only have 40 HP left, with 2 Darkrai abilities would be enough to KO it. Now he is going to have to use Giratina And my Garchomp will be able to do 100 damage next turn. So this is the better play in my opinion. Let's see if he thinks the same. So he is taking a little bit of time, and yeah, he is gonna swap out his Giratina, which is kind of what he needs to do here. But for which one? For which one is he gonna swap it out? If we are gonna draw a Rampardos, that would be even more amazing. So maybe, who knows? Oh, actually no, he played Leaf, but he still attacks. So he wasted a Leaf. Now we play Garchomp. And yeah, sure. I think we might have to discard our Skull Fossil. So it is a liability. If he plays Sabrina, then we lose. So yeah, let's just get rid of the Skull Fossil. So he cannot play Sabrina. And we get the 2 points. He is gonna play Giratina, but he needs 3 turns to charge up this Giratina. We do have a Cyrus. I think at some point he is gonna swap out his Giratina. So Cyrus is gonna save us because, yeah, as you can see, he is playing energies on Darkrai, so he intends to play Darkrai in a turn, a upcoming turn. Also, he plays Cape on Darkrai, which is kind of nice. Still needs a lot of energy on Giratina. I can Iono here, but I won't. Let's just put an energy on Garchomp for the funsies and use Dragon Claw. So he's down to 50 HP. And he's probably going to retreat his Giratina or heal it. Neither will save him. He is gonna think about it a while. Yep, there goes Giratina. Back into the bench. Darkrai has 160 HP. If he has healing, I think he might have been able to actually knock out my Garchomp, but that's all considering I wouldn't have Cyrus, and I do have Cyrus. So use Cyrus, Giratina goes into active, Dragon Claw, and that's win. There we go. Another victory. And we are at 1071 points. Alright, we are making progress. Do I think we will be able to reach Master Ball rank? Not this stream probably. But, I mean, if we keep this up, we will at least climb. We are now going to play against... What deck are we playing against? Let's see. We are against a water type deck. Is this the Greninja deck? I'm guessing. No, it is a Wiglet. Oh, okay. So this is the Rock Trio deck then, from last meta, I think. Let's play Professor's Research. We have a Rare Candy. We have a Rampardos. We have a Cranidos. Okay, nothing useful then. Unfortunate. But who knows, maybe we will get something useful next turn. We have a Guzma, so his helmet is useless. But we can't just Guzma his helmet. Okay, there's a Manaphy. He's gonna get Manaphy in the active. Probably. Next turn, maybe. Okay, I think we play Skull Fossil here. Otherwise we will die. I think we play Professor's Research. Skull Fossil, Gabite, okay. So we can play Gabite. I think if we put an energy on Gabite, that would mean we probably attack with Gabite, but we are not gonna attack with Gabite because Spring Out would just knock out my Gabite, so no use in doing that. Instead, we play an energy on Skull Fossil because we are gonna rare candy Rampardos next turn. Unless he has Iono or Red Card or something like that. Okay, he doesn't. Deals 30 damage to Skull Fossil. Fair enough. We are gonna rare candy. Rare candy Rampardos. Put an energy on Gabite. Let's retreat him. And let's play Gibble as well. Let's go. Play the other Skull Fossil, why not? And use Head Smash. So he takes 70 damage here. But he has nothing in play. So... yeah, what are you gonna do here? Like, you have a Manaphy on the bench. So this Manaphy is gonna be played. And then what? Do you have any other basic Pokemon? Not that I know of. Not yet. Team Rocket Grunt, yeah, that's gonna do a lot. I can just play a new energy on it, that's not the problem. Okay, so yeah, Head Smash and... okay. Interesting. That's another win. I love it when games are as easy as this. Really makes you think that you can make it. That's a third win in a row already as well. So gotta love that. Still quite a ways away from a next rank up. But that's fine. Okay, we wait for the next one. Okay, what are we playing against this time? We are against a Solgaleo, probably. I guess. Right? Yep. Skarmory is into play. Okay, so let's Professor's Research. There we go, Lily, Pokeball, let's Pokeball as well. Yep, Gibble. Okay, so we Gibble here, and we Skull Fossil. And then we play an energy on the active Gibble, and that's a pretty decent start. Not perfect, but not everything has to be perfect. Not everything can be perfect. Alright, he plays Giovanni. This Giovanni was very annoying. Let's just play the other Gibble. We are gonna Professor's Research, probably. Or do we Gosma here? So if he has another Giovanni, then we are pretty screwed. Though I would like a rare candy. Rampardo Skull Fossil. Yeah, let's just tackle then. Alright. We have no rare candy. I guess we play an energy on a skull fossil and use the tackle. I mean, what else do we do? Right? There isn't really a whole lot else to do. Mm-mm. Okay, yeah, let's concede. Okay, let me try fix this now. Alright, no clue how to fix the weird screen. It appears very bright, but I should be able to get it to be not as bright and color faded. Let me see if I can fix it somehow. Or is it a Windows thing? It isn't, no, because I'm not on Windows. Uh, love how there is no real solution to this. No, I don't.
Everyone, this is Tim. Switch this on over. Let's switch on over to OBS right now. And then go to the top left and go to file settings. Now under here we can go on down to the advanced. And then we have the option for video. And if we go on over to the color range, we can switch this on over from limited to full. And you might see an increase in your colors just from doing that.
Alright, I'm gonna
Now if you're trying to
restart.